Have you ever found yourself thinking no matter what you do, you eat less, you move more, and the pounds keep piling on? And then you hear somebody talking about metabolism and you begin to think to yourself, is mine slowing down? Is it not active, or is it just broken? And if you're a woman over 40 and you've started to believe that your metabolism is the main reason you're struggling to lose weight, then please stay with me, because it's true that our metabolism does change as we get older, but the problem can be not enough focus on the things that can actually boost your metabolism. And as a result of that, you can end up making weight loss a lot harder than what it needs to be. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 practical ways to support your metabolism, burn more fat, and get your body working for you rather than working against you. And just to be clear, none of this is about extreme diets, endless cardio sessions, or spending hours in the gym. Instead, it's about focusing on the right things today to help you shift that extra weight and get you back into the clothes you want to wear and help you feel the way that you want to feel, rather than leaving it for another 6 to 12 months and finding yourself carrying even more weight and feeling less healthy than possibly do right now. Because once you know where to focus, you can stop guessing and start making the real progress towards achieving the weight loss goals that you want to achieve. Now, just in case we haven't met before, my name is Eric Simpson. I'm a former Army physical training instructor turned weight loss coach. And over the last 15 years, I've been helping women over the age of 40 transform the way they look, feel and move by helping them to lose anywhere between 20, 30, 50, even 80 pounds or more. And one thing that I've noticed is this: the women who get the best results don't necessarily have the fastest metabolisms. In fact, I work with women who are on things like thyroxine for underactive thyroids, but here's what they do in spite of that. They simply learn to focus on a few key habits and stick with them consistently. That's why in this video, I'm going to keep things simple and practical. No gimmicks, no metabolism hacks, just 5 things that can genuinely help you to begin to break that yo-yo dieting cycle that so many women find themselves trapped in when they're trying to lose weight. And you may be in that position right now. So focus point number 1 is build muscle. Why? Because muscle is metabolically active. In simple terms, it means if you can maintain muscle, then your body's going to burn more calories throughout the course of the day. Now, that doesn't mean spending hours in the gym. It could be just doing a 10 to 20 minute full body workout at home. So you don't need a gymnasium. And you're looking to do that 2 to 3 times per week. So start where you are today. I would, as an example, take a look at your diary right now and work out when can you fit in those 10 to 20 minute workouts. Don't wait until next Monday. Schedule that in today. Focus point number 2 is eat enough protein to support your metabolism. Now, just to be clear, I'm not talking about, protein shakes or eating chicken breasts 3 times a day. What I am talking about is making sure you include a source of protein with most of your meals, if indeed not all of them. Why? Because protein helps to maintain your muscle whilst you're losing weight. It also helps you to feel fuller for longer, which can make it a lot easier to stay in control of your healthy eating. And remember, if you're losing weight and you're losing muscle at the same time, that can actually work against your metabolism. That's why protein is so important. So an action step would be, take a look at what you normally eat for breakfast or the first meal of the day, whether that's cereal, toast or fruit, whatever it might be, and ask yourself, how could I include some more protein within this meal? Now, if you don't have any healthy eating plans, click the link below this video and you can take my free online weight loss assessment, which also includes healthy eating plans, which are packed full of protein. Now, the third focal point would be movement to support your metabolism. Now, before you think I'm about to tell you to start running a marathon, I'm not. The reality is many women become less active as they get busier, more time sitting, more time driving, more time working at the desk. And all of that can negatively impact your metabolism. The good news is you don't have to live in the gym to change that. A short walk after meals, taking the stairs, parking a little bit further away, and getting up and moving maybe every hour. These small things can add up over time and they can make a real meaningful difference in the long term. So your action step would be, for the next 24 hours, see if you can add 1 extra 10-minute walk into your day. That's it. Start there, build from there. Don't do anything too overwhelming. Now, you might be looking at these things and thinking to yourself, they seem really simple, and you're right, they are simple, but that doesn't mean they're not effective. In fact, the women who achieve the best results long term are the ones who generally tend to be consistent doing those basic things. They don't spend time chasing their next fad diet or anything of that nature. And they don't keep starting over every Monday. They don't rely upon motivation either to carry them through. Instead, what they do is they focus on a few simple habits that they can realistically stick to. That's the goal, not perfection, not a quick fix, just steady progress that adds up over time. And that's all you're looking for really, is just that steady progress. And if you take just one thing away from this video, let it be this: your metabolism probably isn't broken. It may have changed over the years, granted, but here's the thing: you can actually influence it just by focusing on doing some simple, muscle maintenance or muscle building, eating more protein, or just moving a little bit more throughout the course of the day. These aren't the most exciting things that you're going to ever hear of, but when you start to apply them consistently, you'll be amazed at how quickly they can actually start to work for you. Now, go ahead and watch the next video that YouTube has recommended for you.